guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jess. I am so excited to announce that in past 4 to 5 months I have lost around 52 pounds of weight. Yes, you heard me right. I lost 52 pounds of weight in last 4 to 5 months. Now, I didn't do it by myself. I did hire a dietitian who used to send me diets every single week, and I followed it, and it really helped me lose the weight and get to the goal where I wanted to. While she was giving me the diets, I started noticing that there was a pattern, and that what actually helped me. And today my purpose of filming this video is because I wanted to share those tips with you that I learned on my weight loss journey and that really helped me succeed in my weight loss journey. Now, if you're somebody who is really looking to lose weight this summer, please follow the tips that I'm gonna give you, and they are gonna help you extremely in your weight loss journey. I know that we are in a quarantine and we are locked down, gyms are closed, we really can't get out of the house. But that really doesn't mean that we don't have to do self-care or we just have to be dependent on gyms to lose weight. We can actually lose weight doing diet, following diets, doing a balanced diet. And I'm not gonna be here telling you to go work out, do gymming, do cardio exercise, follow a keto diet or follow a paleo diet, because that's not what I did either. I just followed this simple diet with this simple tips and tricks that I'm gonna share with you guys today, and that really helped me, and I hope that it also helps you too. So I'm gonna share a lot of tips with you today, and you wanna make sure that you stick till the last one, because the last tip is the most important tip. Okay, so without further ado, let's go and get started. Tip number 1. To manage your rest time. It's very important that we manage our rest time and we give our body enough time to repair and to heal so it can work properly the very next day. Now, it's very important to at least sleep 8 hours a night to increase the metabolic rate the next day. Now, it's very important to have a higher metabolic rate in order to lose weight and to improve digestion, and it pretty much just improves your overall health. Tip number 2. To have an eating schedule. It's very important that we train our bodies to follow a specific eating schedule, because that helps your body absorb important nutrients from the diet and also gives your body enough time to feel hungry and get prepared for the second meal that's coming up. And it's really important that we train our body how to follow a particular schedule to eat, rather than just eating whenever we feel like eating, because that pretty much means that, whenever we are hungry, we are just eating junk, or we are eating in bigger portions, and we need to divide it into little portions and train our body to follow that schedule in order for you to lose weight. Tip number 3. To have a balanced proportion of food. It's very important that we give ourselves a balanced proportion of foods, rather than just consuming bigger proportions of foods at whenever we feel like eating. It's important that we divide our food into 3 meals pretty much: breakfast, lunch and dinner. And that being said, breakfast needs to be the heavier portion of the day, because in the morning is when the body tends to digest all food quickly as compared to in the lunchtime or during the nighttime. So we should have a heavier breakfast and try to limit the portions during the lunchtime and during the nighttime. And if possible, also try to avoid eating fried food at night, or eating very bigger portions of food, or even eating meat at night. Just rather try to stick with fruits or veggies at night, and that will really help you lose weight. Tip number 4. Now, I know this is the tip that we hear more often, that try to limit the carbonated drinks or try to limit the soda intake. I know it's easier said than done, but it's important that we do minimize the intake of the carbonated drinks or the sodas, because if you actually read their nutritional labels, they have a lot of sugar in it. Like, for example, I was just drinking ginger ale, like a couple of months ago, and I saw that it has 63 grams of sugar, and wow, I was blown away by that fact. That's a lot of sugar that we're just putting in our body, drinking that 1 bottle of ginger ale. Now, I know that we like to drink sodas or carbonated drinks because of the flavor, but how to avoid it? Or, sometimes we crave those drinks, so how to avoid that? Now, this is how we avoid it. Try to incorporate detox waters in your diet. And detox water, it's pretty much like you add fruits into it, you add some kind of element into it, and that actually helps you lose weight as well, and also gives you the sense of taste that doesn't let you miss the taste of sodas or carbonated drinks. So this is how I personally avoided intaking any sodas or any carbonated drinks. Try to take more detox waters or more flavored waters, not the artificial ones. Just make it at the house and it will really help you lose weight. Tip number 5. Drink a lot of fluids every single day. And by fluids, I mean water, I mean detox water, but not the sodas, not the carbonated drinks. Now, it can be a little bit intimidating to start drinking a gallon of water a day or a gallon and a half a day, and you won't be able to do it yet if you have not been drinking water, but it comes with practice. Start giving yourself goals, like for example, you want to start by drinking quarter of a gallon, and then from there you go to half a gallon a day, and just by increasing your water intake, you're going to be able to reach the desired limit of drinking 4 to 5 liters of water a day or a gallon and a half a day. And it's very important that we actually keep our body hydrated and we drink a lot of fluids, because right now it's summer, it's very hot, it's 100 degrees in Texas, and you don't want to step outside and get dehydrated. So make sure you always carry a bottle with you full of water and keep on drinking it. Drinking a lot of water actually helps to detoxify your body, and it cleanses your body, and which is very helpful in losing weight. I remember last year I also started to lose weight, and for 1 week straight I started drinking a gallon of water every single day without any diet or anything. And just by me drinking a gallon of water every single day, I lost 5 pounds in just 1 week. So it's actually really helpful and very important in your weight loss journey that you drink a lot of water every single day. Tip number 6. To start preparing your meals at home. I know it can be a little bit challenging, but if you're somebody who is in quarantine and living inside of the house, it's actually a great benefit for you, and you can actually use it to maximize your experience in losing your weight. Preparing your foods at home, you can ensure that you're not using too much of salt, you're not using too much of sugar, and you can also ensure that you're using fresher ingredients, using better oil, and that can really help you lose weight. But if you're somebody who is working, and it can be a little bit challenging that you have to prepare your meals, and you work all day and you're tired, but you know what, guys, if you want to achieve what you want to achieve, losing weight, then there has to be some kind of hard work, but it's not even really hard work, it's something very simple. We just need to get the time out of our routine to prepare food, rather than going outside to the fast food chains and getting fried food, getting processed food, because that is not going to help us lose weight at all. So try to make sure that you get up a little bit early and prepare your food every day fresh, and try to keep up with the schedule as well. Now, for example, I go to work at 9, so I try to get up at 6:30 or 7 in the morning, and I prepare my food for the entire day and I carry it with me, and that also ensures that I'm not eating anything from outside, anything fast food, and I also follow up with my schedule on intaking my food, and that really helps to lose weight. Tip number 7. To lower your sugar intake, or just completely cut the sugar out of your life, but that's not quite possible. In fact, if you're somebody like me who loves sugar, who loves eating chocolates, who loves cakes, and if you just have a sweet tooth in general, it's quite not possible to cut the sugar levels down. But what we can actually do is we can substitute the sugar with some healthier options, and that actually helps it as well. My number one option that I used, and I use it pretty much every single day, is dates. I do use dates in pretty much all of my smoothies and all of my milkshakes, and they're very healthy, and they actually have nutritional values that help you lose weight. So do consider taking dates instead of sugar. My number 2 substitution that I use is honey. Now, when using honey, please make sure that you're using organic honey, because if it's not organic, there could be some kind of sugar in it. So try to make sure that the honey that you're using is organic honey. And I tend to use honey in my chia seed puddings and my oats, and they actually give a very good flavor. My number 3 option that I used to substitute sugar is stevia. I kind of really don't use stevia. I try to stick with dates or honey, but if you're somebody who doesn't like either honey or either dates, then yes, you can go for stevia, and that's a very healthier option as well. So the whole point in general is just to lower down the sugar intake. That's why one of the reasons we don't want to take sodas and carbonated drinks is because they do come with a lot of packed sugar in it, and sugar really doesn't help you lose weight. So we have to cut down the sugar limit in order to succeed in our weight loss journey. Tip number 8, choosing healthy snacks. Now, there might be some times, especially if you're following a diet schedule, that in between breakfast and lunch you're hungry, and in between lunch and dinner you're feeling like eating something. But we don't actually have to snack on some junk or chips or something. Now, if you're just barely beginning your weight loss journey and your diet journey, there might be some times that whenever you feel like, oh, I want chips, I want chocolate, you might have some cravings. But we need to control those cravings, and the only way we can control those cravings is that if we have a substitutional snacks which is actually packed in healthy stuffs, and that also helps to lose weight. Now, the snacks that I prefer to choose are almonds, walnuts, cashew, because they're seeds and they're also full of nutritional values, and they actually help you lose weight. Tip number 9, incorporating seeds in your life. I tend to use a lot of chia seeds, basil seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flaxseed. Whenever I get the chance, I just sprinkle them on top of my smoothies, my salads, on my shakes, on my drinks, and they actually give you a little bit of texture, and they're full of nutritional value. If you're somebody who's trying to go on a diet and try to go vegan, it's very good replacement of meat, and they actually are full of loads of protein, fiber, antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and all of these things help with your hair loss, with your getting a beautiful skin, and with your weight loss. So it's very important that you do incorporate these seeds in your life. All right, fellas, you made it to the last tip, the most important tip of the day, tip number 10. And that is to have motivational and good people around you. Going on a weight loss journey, it's not something that you're just gonna achieve it in a day. It's a long-term process. It's gonna take you months, and you wanna stay happy, you wanna stay motivated, you wanna have people around you that give you sense of happiness, and that actually helps you to lose weight. If you're around somebody who gives you stress, or if you're just in general in negative environment, that is not gonna help you lose weight, even if you're following whichever diet, because staying positive and staying motivated, it's really helpful. It does triggers your brain to release hormones like endorphin, which helps you to stay positive and helps you succeed in whatever you're doing. So try to stay around people who are motivated, who are nice people, who doesn't try to give you so much of stress, and they're just trying to show you that they love you and they want you to succeed, and that's the only way how you're gonna succeed. Alright guys, these are the 10 tips that I wanted to give you today that really helped me in my weight loss journey, and I hope they help you in your weight loss journey as well. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a like and comment below to let me know if you are planning to go on a weight loss journey this year. And don't forget to check my last video that I made. That was the first YouTube video that I ever made, some interesting facts about me, and I'll leave a link here, so go check it out. Until then, bye bye, and I'll see you next time.